Hi, this is Elisha Graham, also known as CoCo, and you have just tuned in to cococafetv. There's something that I've been thinking about for the past couple of weeks that I want to share with you. I posted about it briefly on my CoCo Speaks Facebook page, but I really want to get into it a little deeper with you. And it's about the issue of comparison. And that is something that as women, we do a lot. And sometimes we're comparing our height, our weight, our shape, our boobs, our hair, our men. Don't compare men. But seriously, sometimes it's light and funny and humorous, and other times it's really heavy and ugly and destructive, especially when the comparison comes from hardcore jealousy. There's a quote I found the other day, and it says, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Think about that. It steals away your joy. When we're focused on what other people have and what we don't have, there's no way that we can be happy. But here's the irony. Most often when we are in that realm of comparison, we're comparing somebody's outside to our inside. We're comparing what we see going on outwardly with that person with what is going on inwardly with us. So for example, we think she looks confident and I feel insecure. She looks happy, but I feel depressed. She looks like she has it all together, but I feel like I'm falling apart. She looks like she has a great marriage, but I feel like my marriage is really struggling. And that's some really deep stuff when we think about it. On the flip side, we can have somebody give us a compliment, and in our head, we're telling ourselves all the reason why that compliment cannot be accurate. Someone might say something that we did a good job about something, or they really look up to us in an area, and in our own head, we're thinking, girl, if you only knew how badly I was faking it. So even when we're being complimented, we still tend to beat ourselves up on the inside. In order for us to each be our best self, we really have to work on this issue of comparison. And we're going to have to change our mindset about ourselves. We're going to have to love ourselves, every single part of ourselves. Because I'm somewhat in the public eye through my speaking or my principalship, I say I'm a small fish in a really, really small pond, but people see me and they think that I just arrived this way, or that I have certain things that are just easy for me. But it's not true at all. There's still things that I struggle with, things that I'm working on, but I'm learning to love myself, even with my flaws and even with the things that I'm looking to improve on. And when we can accept ourselves and really love ourselves the way that we are created, we won't feel the need to compare ourselves to others. We won't feel that we are inadequate. And we'll see that while we may have some gifts that other people don't have, our own gifts are still very, very valuable. When I'm down, which sometimes happens, I pull myself up again by going through my list of my feel-good scriptures. And I'm going to share some of those with you right now. I am the apple of God's eye. Psalm 17:8. I am complete in Christ. Colossians 2:10. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139:14. I am loved with an everlasting love. Jeremiah 31:3. And I am victorious. Revelations 21:7. If you're struggling in this area, I want to give you a few tips to help you to regain your joy. Here's the first one. Remind yourself of just how great you are. Maybe you're going to have to write some positive things down on sticky notes and post in places, or on 3x5 cards and leave it on your your nightstand. Maybe you're going to have to make a screensaver with something that just reminds you that you are wonderful and you're brilliant and you have talents. Whatever you need to do, set up for yourself reminders that will keep you in the mindset that you are valuable and that you are worthy. Take time to discover yourself. Reflect on the things that you do well. Appreciate your gifts and use them to help others, because when we are helping other people and we're serving other people, it really does help us to feel better about ourselves. Number 3, identify what's threatening you. Usually when we're comparing ourselves to someone else, it's because we feel threatened or insecure in that area. Once you face this head on, then you can develop a plan to overcome it. That plan could be as simple as reframing the thoughts in your head. Maybe it's getting a life coach to help you to set some goals and move forward in some areas. Or maybe there's some deep-seated things and you need to consider counseling. That's okay. Just do what you need to do to help yourself to be in a better place. Number 4, bring up the courage to develop you. You have to bring up the courage to be your very best self, to put your best foot forward and to develop your own individual potential. If you never try and stretch yourself in particular areas, you will continue to confirm your limiting beliefs. Almost anything can change, so take action in those areas. Action breeds confidence, and that will help you break out of comparing yourself to other people. I hope those tips serve to help you. If you're struggling and you really need some coaching around this, I would be honored to support you as your coach. It's normal for all of us to engage in some level of comparison, but we don't want it to steal away our joy and steal away our gifts that we have been given to be a service to others. So I have a question for you. Have you ever struggled in this area? Are there other tips that you might add that could be helpful to someone else? Is there an area that you're going to take action in after listening or watching this video? I'd really love to know. Remember, the best conversation happens after the episode over at cocospeaks.net in the comments section. So come on over and join us and share your thoughts and reflections about this topic. If you like this, great, share it. And don't forget also to subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to get email updates over at cocospeaks.net. That's where you can get the video delivered straight to your email. You'll get updates on new and exciting things that are happening, and you'll also get information that I only share with my very special people who are subscribed to cocospeaks.net. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time at CoCo Cafe TV.
Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? It's time to go. Action. Hi, this is...